Okay, so hi everyone. Here we are live on Tarot Talk, but today we have a very special guest online who is not yet visible. I have made her invisible, but yes, here she is. And introducing our very favorite Pure Joy back with Tarot Talk after a very long time. So, how are you, Pure Joy?
I'm fine. Thank you for inviting me, Turret Talk. I felt like you've ignored me for weeks.
I would never do that. Well,
No, it's been very busy, hasn't it, for both of
yeah.
us? So
Oh,
I'm really pleased and honoured to be back on your channel. So let's hope things go smoothly.
yes, as usual.
Yeah. I see you're doing the model again with a bit of wind in your hair.
That has become a ritual for every life. You know, it's
Yeah, well, look at me, I'm so sexy.
yeah,
I'm afraid I'm in England. My wind channel will just make me get icicles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we'll try to pick as many as questions, and this live is going to be just for 1 hour. Remember, and 1 hour has already started. So make sure that you stay here and you post your questions because we will be quickly taking them up, and most preferably it will be in English
Thank you,
because
Sweater.
if we translate it takes a time. So try to keep it as much as you can, and we will be picking as many as we can in 1 hour's time. So please stay
Sorry, I
here.
don't speak Hindi, guys.
Yes, she doesn't know Hindi, and if we translate into Hindi, then it's going to be taking a whole lot of time just for me to understand, transcribe, and translate. So better that we quickly move forward with it. So you'll try to speak
Hi,
slowly
Evie.
for you to understand. And hello, everyone. Very warm welcome. And if we are not saying hello to you individually, just take it as a group hello because we might not be seeing every one of you, and that's so sorry for that. Okay, so very first question today we'll pick from Sakshi Oza.
Guys, remember if you haven't already done so, to make sure you like and subscribe to Turret's Talk. He's the best reader on YouTube.
Yes, and why not? And why not check Pure Joy Tarot as well? Because she also does her lives where you can just pop in, say hello, ask your question, because she is one of the best on hers.
I don't speak Hindi though, so I'm not the
Yeah,
best, am I? I don't speak Hindi. Right,
English
Sakshi.
speaking readers.
Right, what is Shrikant feeling towards you today? What is Shrikant feeling towards you and your relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I love you. How are you doing? Oh, I didn't know you checked out my twin flame.
Okay, I am the best tarot reader on YouTube, Tarot Stock and Pure Joy. Mad Soul is here.
Mad
Finally.
Soul's here. Okay, right, okay. Debate going on. I'll do a
Okay.
poll.
Okay, so let's just make a very political statement. All three of us are best on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm the best woman. Mad Soul is the best dude in England. And Terence Stark is the best dude in the rest of the world.
Asia.
Yeah. We all offer something different, so that's why we work well together. Right, so Sakshi, what is Shrikant feeling towards you and your relationship? Well, what can I say? I do hope you can understand me. They've drawn the Nine of Wands, so they're feeling that they can't necessarily move forward in a kind of honest way. So there's something that they're leaving behind, and that's to do with their pain that they've had. So if you feel they're not giving you all the information that you need and good communication, etc., it's because they still feel a little bit wounded from the past, not necessarily your relationship, but things from the past. So, yeah, just be patient with someone like that because they have to work things no matter what you do for yourself and the relationship. They have to come to their own conclusions, don't they? So, I hope that helped. And over to Taurus.
Okay, so here you have the two cards, and what is the feeling towards you? Feeling towards you is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups over here it says that they want to be just walking away from this entire situation and and specifically you and this relationship for a while. For that, they can just regroup and rebuild and just construct themselves again, because there are some things that are really bothering them, and they just need some time to contemplate upon it. And the second thing which comes up is the King of Wands. And with this King of Wands, what can come up here is that they do feel that yes, they can take some charge, they can some take some hold over the situation and can make it better for good. But as of now, they don't seem to be very much up for it in the present moment, because they just want to take some time to just rebound and then take up that charge, then take up that power and come up as a king over here who is the negotiator and who is the peacemaker. So yeah, as of now, he just want to be himself and let the things go as they are. Okay, thank you so much for the question, Sakshi. Now, next, Aarti. Diwakar
Hi,
currently.
Anthony. Right, okay. So, do I? Oh, right, okay. So, you've got potential here with the sun. Things seem to be quite happy. Quite a few fun times, maybe. Maybe you can create a lot of happy times, but there's also this kind of feeling where they don't understand what it is that's in front of them. So sometimes they might appear a little bit stuck, not very good communication, but maybe they hide it up with fun times. Maybe they joke a lot, but really deeper inside, they don't quite know how to approach certain subjects with yourself. So just carry on as normal, really. The sun is happy times, but look at things in a more pure level. So simplistic, pure, and fun at the moment, and that will help dissolve them tying up about the confusion. So don't over pressurize them if that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, so Aarti, for you, the first card is the Five of Wands, and the second is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Wands is that they do want to do something, and with the Queen of Pentacles, it says that they just want to take care of this entire situation, be a little bit more caring, will be a little bit more concerning with this entire relationship and the situation, and especially you. But at the moment of time, they just don't have a clear direction to actually do this in some or the other way. They seem as if this is very much difficult for them to come up to a conclusion of how they should be doing, because the how, when, why, and where questions are very much bothering them. And also, should they be doing it? Shouldn't they be doing it? So there's a lot of turmoil that's just surrounding this particular situation, and especially you. They do want to get along and do some good changes in this entire situation, and they do feel hopeful about this as well. But as point of time, it seems it's very scattered. It's a lot. There's a lot of quarrel that's going on in their mind, whether they should be doing it or not, or how they should be proceeding. And the feelings are also not very one direction. They're just scattered in 10 different directions, and it seems to be a lot of haphazard as of now. So this is what seems to be coming for you today, Aarti, and thank you so much for the question. Now, next goes as Tamanna Firmani.
Right, let's have a look at Navneet. Alrighty, so Navneet and Tamana, current feelings. Well, they kind of want to work with you, but they find struggle. It's almost like they like things simplistic. So sometimes facing a challenge is really difficult. So they just want things very smooth. So yeah, but yeah, the relationship is in a kind of infancy level of understanding. So those practical things like, oh, I'll meet you and you'll meet me and things like that, and actually getting things up on the ground is really applicable. Because the Five of Pentacles is upside down, so that struggle and the challenge, they can't really see it. So yeah, very simplistic. Maybe they're not ready completely for a relationship. But one thing is for sure, the Three of Pentacles is a good card to have. It means that you are being recognized, and so that you've got their curiosity up anyway. So that's a good sign, isn't it?
So, what is the current feelings of Navneet? Okay, so Navneet currently is focusing upon themselves with the Nine of Pentacles. For them to either take them to that level of independency where they can give you and provide you with sort of um, we can say provide you with those things that you are required to live your life as well independently. So they just wanna seem to be right now working upon themselves, and they don't particularly seem to be focusing upon you at this point of time. But they also want to have some good times with you with the fool. But there is not sort of a commitment thing happening as of now. They don't want to enter into something that's very serious, that's very much concrete. They just want to see of how it works, how we are we good to get along, how are we gonna solve everything, and how is it and how is it not. So basically, focusing upon themselves and enjoying their lives is their utmost priority at this point of time, and they don't seem to be entering into any kind of a situation with you. But yes, they want to have some good times with you, like enjoy the life and have a good time, like the best of the times that you can have with your partner or with one whom you are dating. So these things they do want to have with you at this point of time, but they just don't want to enter into something that's very serious, that's very dedicated or committed as at this point of time. So this is what you should be knowing about them. And thank you so much for the question, Tamanna. Next, Gaurav. Is Shilpi spying on you?
Gaurav, Shama, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Do remember, you guys in India and surrounding areas, be very, very safe. Try and stay away from people as much as you can. Yeah, it'll soon be okay, won't it? Yeah. So just be safe, you guys. Are you listening to me?
I doubt. I doubt.
Yeah. Burn that lemon, purify your air. I told Terence to talk about this. Hopefully he's doing that. Right. Is Shilpi spying on me? Well, if she's not doing that on you, she's doing it on me. Oh, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Is Shilpi spying on Gaurav? Right. I can't see spying. I can kind of see their plans failing. what Shilpi kind of wanted. I think Shilpi is very disgruntled, perhaps, about things not working out fantastically, and they definitely want to see you being happy, but also with them as well. That's what I'm picking up at the moment. So yeah, it's almost like yeah, they wanted to be with you basically. So Four of Wands is reversed. So that particular celebration, they can't celebrate it because they want to be with you, and that's how happy they are with you. So yeah, they still want to be with you. Put it that way. But I don't think they're necessarily spying on you. They're just hopeful. Hopefully that makes sense.
Well, I would also say that they aren't seem to be spying on you at this point of time. They have this two of swords. Maybe they kind of want to keep a check on you, or they might want to do connect to you, but they're not able to. They're not having any very good. They're not able to take any strong steps towards that thing happening because the next card that you have is the Page of Swords. That is playing it safe because if they kind of try to spy on you or try to check upon you, it can it can be visible, like you can get to know of is this happening or not. So maybe they do want to do it, they want to check you out, maybe on your social media or whatsoever it is, but they aren't doing it because they don't want to come into your view, into your side, that oh, she's doing it. So she wants to, but she isn't doing it, and that's what you should be doing today, Varun. That yeah, she's not spying on you. She seems to be a pretty sensible girl, I guess. Not
Sensible.
spying on
When is a girl sensible around handsome blokes?
you.
Wait.
EVB, what kind of a person you'll marry in future?
Right, ABB. Let's have a look at that. Hello, Yukta. Good to see you guys. Hello, everyone. It's Janwani and Parul Husseini. How are you doing? Remember to look after Turret's talk when I'm not here. I know he's getting to be a big boy now. So lots of lives all by himself. So make sure he's looked after.
Because my twin flame seems to be very busy.
I am
Very
very busy. I'm so busy. I can't believe it. It's a nuisance.
come on,
I should,
stop
Taurus.
making me flatter. I love you, please.
What I should do? I should
Stop
go on the
making me
sick
flatter.
again.
I'm
What?
flattering.
He's lovely, isn't he? How beautiful is mine? Mine, leave off. It's mine. No one touch him. No one. I'm joking, guys. You can touch him as much as you like.
Uh,
Oh, dear. He won't mind. As long as you're wearing PPE, personal protective equipment. Lots of gloves, aprons, pinnies, condoms. His
okay.
face didn't go
So
there.
would you like to tell me what does HASP means?
He does look hasp. Yeah, tell me as well, what the heck does that mean? Oh,
Okay,
handsome.
so
He is
handsome.
handsome, isn't he? He's a dishy and a half. That's it. He's not going to invite me back, is he? All I do is say how gorgeous he is. Oh, dear. Right, let's concentrate on us, shall we? Not him.
EVB.
Right, what's the question, Terence?
EVB. What
What?
kind of a
Oh,
person
yeah,
will you
Evie.
marry in the future?
Well, where's it gone like? Evie. Oh, yeah, who's she going to marry? Alrighty. You can marry Terence Talk.
Biggest joke. Biggest joke
He's
online.
loaded. He's a multi-millionaire, just let me add that. He's so wealthy, you need to nab him now. Nab him now, that's what I was saying. Nab him now. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I am being stupid, of course.
She's
If you want to donate a coffee to him, he'd much appreciate that. Right, let's see what Evie's going to marry.
yeah, like you have a caterpillar on your lip crawling along.
Who, me? Me? Oh, you. Who said that? Who said that?
Matzo,
Ban him.
Matzo, Matzo.
Oh, really? Oh, can't ban him, can we? What a cheeky bugger. What a cheeky man. Cheeky, 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 cheeky. He's only jealous because we don't give him all those compliments.
For that, he needs to show his lovely little face on the live.
Oh, he does, and all the women go after him. Oh, you're so handsome. Right, Evie, we'll be sensible now. What's he blubbering on about now? All right, donations. Right, okay, Evie. It's telling me, the universe is telling me, right, you must kind of eliminate or try to eliminate that kind of mental mindset. Because you're going to get stuck more and more and more. What you need to do, perhaps, is just open up and just be ready for that perfect person. It's not about what they're going to look like or how their traits are going to be, because we always reflect how we are within our personage. So if we believe we're loyal people, trustworthy people, that's what we'll attract back, because it's absolute. If you believe in the universe that like attracts like, what we demonstrate with ourselves, if we haven't done the work on ourselves, then that's exactly what we'll attract. Do you kind of so yeah, so the Eight of Swords, but also the way of thinking backwards. So that's where we come up with that. So at the moment, it's not demonstrating a person because you're not ready for that person, Evie, perhaps. But I'm sure Terence Talk has got a really nice person for you. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, jokes apart. EVP. The kind of person you'll be marrying will be someone like a very we can
A
say a
sailor.
sailor,
That's
or
death card
or
taking you
or
across the
maybe
river.
or he can be a knight in a shining armor who will be taking you away into the dreamy worlds of your life.
Be
So what?
sensible. Be sensible. Stop it. It's a serious question.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So yes. So the main thing over here is that they will understand your importance as a person with the Three of Pentacles. They will give you that respect, that amount of acknowledgement in a relationship, and equal that they will be surely mm, like a complete new different start that you would be making with them, especially. And whatever things you are in at this point of time, whatever bad relationships you might have had in the past, whatever things that were there. So all of it will be worth it at the end with the Six of Swords card. That no matter how much things you might have faced until now or until then, he's gonna be the person who would give you that level of commitment, that level of honesty and loyalty that can get you to the best of your days with respect to your marriage and with respect to your good family life. But basic thing which comes up is the Three of Pentacles, which is about they just they just give you as a human, as you EVB. So they will recognize you, your importance in the relationship, and that's the best. That's the most important thing for any relationship, to have respect and acknowledgement for the other person, and they seem to be doing you so a loyal, respectful person they can be. Okay, thank you so much for the question, EVP. And yes, knight in a shining armor may not be, but sailor they can be. Okay. So next question. Okay, you show your face, you lose subs. I show my hands, I give subs. What's so special in your
Yeah.
hand?
Sorry, what? Who? Who are you talking to?
Joy says, sorry, Mad Soul says that when I show my face, I lose subscribers, and when I show my hands, I gain subscribers.
I'd kick him out. Just ban him. Ban him from his funny comments. Right, okay. Tijo, Tukari. Saurabh's current feelings for you. Let's have a look at that. Oh, hi, Akira. I didn't see you there. Hi, Akira. If it be soulmate. Oh, love is in our room. Flirting going on in chat. Flirting. Right, Tijan. Saurabh's current feelings. Saurabh's current feelings for Tijan. Pure joy and bearing. Oh, Kira, you are a wonderful person. I wish you the very best in this. It is the new moon today at some stage, whenever that is. So it's a great day for we both are girls, so no flirting. You can flirt with the girls. It's practice. Practice makes perfect with flirting. No matter who it is, get your flirting skills on par. You heard it here first. Flirt with everybody. Do you know what I mean? Right. Ooh la la. Or do what Turret's talk has the wind through his hair. Right, okay, so blah blah. If you don't like it on your bike, mate, on your back. Bike on, off you go. We'll push you down the hill. Push. Right, who are we doing? Like, hello, Princess Aquarius. How are you? I'm just with Tara's talk today. I'm really tired. Yeah, I know. Push him down the hill. Push him down. Who am I reaching? Oh, yeah, Saurabh. Right, here's their feelings. So the feelings are learning what love is. So I think you're going to bring that about the relationship and about themselves. But they reckon they're not good enough. Ooh. So be very patient with him, very gentle. I think there's always room for more. Ooh la la. There's always room for more love. When we open our heart and give and be honest, because sometimes with this card, it's about being fearful, isn't it? So instead of being fearful, like what's going to happen if we go, oh, I love this situation and I'm going to pay attention to it and just love everything. Because that's what the Ace of Cups is. All that divine love, unconditional love. So they don't have to be afraid of it. They just have to open up to it. I mean, what's the very worst that can happen? They're going to be loved to death and kissed all over it. Hands up, who would like that? So instead of being fearful about the very worst, so maybe you can just honestly do a bit of flirting like we discussed, or just look in their eyes and go, pay attention to them. Make them feel special. So if that's what you want, it's your choice. You can slap them around the edge if you want. Nose, get off my nose.
4th June is my channel birthday? No, 4th June is not channel's birthday. It's Instagram's birthday on 4th of June. I remember. If I remember correctly. I hope so. Okay. So what are the current feelings of sorrow for you? What was that?
No, do you know, I hope people get the Mad Souls humour because I understand them and Terex understands them. But if anybody else reads that and they don't,
So the very first card that comes for Tejal and Saurabh today is the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe they want to break some old patterns and start with something new. The Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that they do want to get out of somewhere and then get along with somewhere. So maybe they want you to understand that some things need to let go for this wheel to continue moving. Oiling of this wheel is very much required. And that's what comes up with the Ace of Cups, that they do want to present their love with you, or they do want to feel that love from your side, but they also want that you give up some old things and start looking at it in a new way. Start something new in your relationship, because it seems that it's taking something on them that, oh, it's the same thing, continuing, and now I want it to just end, and I want a good fresh start to be here, because aces beginnings, wheel of fortune, ending and beginning. So they do want to break some old patterns, start something new with you, fresh. They want an understanding specifically from your side to be in this situation. And I think I did tell you this at some point of time, as much as I remember. So yeah, the current feelings are this, that they do expect some kind of a love gesture from your side, some understanding from your side, and yes, letting this wheel move and continue until and unless it stops at the end. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for the question, Tejan. Have a great day. Okay, there is some alien trying to communicate in between. Might be. It's Pure Joy's laptop speaker. That's the alien, which is trying to contact. She's stuck. She's a little bit stuck.
What's the alien? Me?
Yeah,
Me.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Your laptop speaker.
Okay. I'll mute it next time. Right,
No,
come on, next person. Well, we're in a
yeah,
rush. Time is money.
completely.
Money is time.
Sorry, this bunny. Yes, please donate to
Right,
get more
so
time.
hi. How does my Ashok feels towards me? Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. So, right, okay. So how does my
What a kind of emojis description this gives.
I don't know, no idea. Our pleasure, Sahu. Ashok. How does my ex Ashok feel towards you? Your ex. Oh, exy. Are they mad on your channel?
Oh, excuse me, what?
They're a little bit insane. Right, so how does your ex? I think Barry's rubbed off on them. Right, how do they feel? Well, let me tell you honestly. Okay, so now is a great time to forget about your ex. Yeah. So if I say that, how do you feel about that? Because they've got the Six of Cups, so they're not really thinking about you at all. If it was that way, they'd kind of 11. What do you want me to do about that? Right. If it was that way, it was okay. Right. So yeah. So because it's upside down, it's like they're not really being nostalgic, thinking about the past. They just want to release it, and they're not healed very well from it. So I think your ex doesn't really think about you much. If this was this way, they could make a stand of it, and that would be great. But it's Ben Sol going, you want a cookie because it says 11.
Yes, I do.
He probably does. In fact, that was one of my cards in my pick a pile, guys. If you see my pick a pile for today, one pile had that. Did you do it, Terence, with the 11? Did you choose the pile today? Or is it tomorrow?
No.
I don't know when it is. Anyway, I can't remember if it was today I put it out or tomorrow. It could be tomorrow's. There's 11 in there. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
it
no.
is.
So your ex is not thinking about you. So emotionally, if you want to move on from that, it's a good idea and you will heal. This is a healing card and it's upside down, so you're not healing. Keep thinking about it. In fact, it's blocking you for new love. So it's entirely up to you at the moment. Let's see if Terence Talk says you're going to get married. He probably will. He'll tell you. He'll tell you nice things because he's like that. Oh.
No. No
No.
feelings. Literally no feelings at this point of time. They're not remembering about you. So that is this is why, see, The Ten of Cups is reversed. Though maybe whatever dreams you people have thought of, they seem to be getting away, moving away from that dream. Whatever time it is now, like how much time you have been in preparation, they have gotten over it. They are just getting, they are just getting ahead, trying to move ahead, even if the slightest of the thing which comes in their mind, they just try to ignore it and get away. The Lovers is also reversed. So no, the simple thing is like having or expecting that kind of a love and a harmony coming in here, but they don't expect it to come as well. So your ex Ashok at this point of time does not feel anything for you. Thus, it is very much required at this point of time to, like, this is your bottom energy, which is the Three of Pentacles. That is required. That is required for you to look at your own importance, your importance of the happiness of your own self, and just move away. Find, like, there's no need to find a new person. Whichever person is made to be in your life will come. You don't need to find. Just live your life, enjoy yourself, give importance to yourself, Jyotsna, at this point of time. Just forget him.
Sorry, I said I was going to mute me, didn't I? But I didn't. I
It's okay.
actually see with Tarot's talk cards there that they're actually quite happy where they are. So I don't know if they're in another relationship, but they're feeling quite happy where they are. So in order for you to be happy, forget about them now. Do you know what I mean? It's been too long, hasn't it? So, but it is up to you.
It's not a relationship at this point of time, but they have certainly moved on and they are happy.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a part which where I mentioned that they have moved on.
Yeah,
But most
I think
probably
so.
not in a relationship, but yes, they're enjoying their life wherever they are. And maybe we are not destined to know, or we are not meant to know what they are doing in their life. That's why it is not very much visible over here. So, yeah, it's a good time. Move ahead with this new moon, start something new in your life.
Just how they feel today. It could change tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
But today it's. What did you say? He's messaged you. He again called and messaged me before 4 days. What? Right, Shweta, does me and Sumit together have a soul purpose? And what is it? I am a Libra and he's a Taurus. Intuitively guided. What, intuitively guided that is Taurus? Or? Right. Does me and Sumit have a soul? We've all got a purpose. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hello,
Right, okay. What? Can I just say something? Right, so anger is no point. It's no point getting angry at an ex. It's done and dusted. You've got to learn forgiveness of self, forgiveness of the situation, and forgiveness to them. If you're angry with them, you're going to keep that dead energy around you, and you'll never get that perfect relationship. So being angry at an ex doesn't work. In fact, you need to heal, because if the temperance was turned upside down, you need to move on from that. So, do you understand? Otherwise, you're just going to block the rest of your life. So don't expect miracles from exes. You know, oh, I need them to understand how they hurt me. Doesn't matter what they like. Forget it. Otherwise, you're going to cause yourself.
The thing is, if you hold on to the grudges, if you hold on to the anger, you will never be able to move on.
No,
You'll be never
never.
able to forget them. This is why forgiveness is very much required. Whatever they have done, whatever, even if they have kicked you out of their house, whatever they have done, just forgive it.
Whatever happens, it doesn't matter. Forget it. You've just got to go, okay, that happened. I've learned whatever, but I'm not going to hold it. You get cancer that way. If you're holding on to anger and negative emotions, do you want cancer? Or do you want to live a healthy life? See that? Your choice. Right. Well, it doesn't sound like it if you're asking about it. That's not moving on. That's not moving on. It's not moving on. Have you ever heard me mention the word Kevin? No, because I moved on. Even Taurus, Kevin, I've never heard you say that. Pure joy, where's that? He doesn't even know. And he knows most of my secrets. So moving on is by not mentioning someone. It's just forgetting about them.
And
Right, sorry about that, Shweta.
even if you get their memory, just think it for a minute, wipe it off, ignore it.
Yeah, just forget it. It has no bearing on your life other than causing you pain. If you want pain, that's a good way of getting it. Well done. But if you don't, then forget about it. Right, we're doing Shweta. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Were we doing
Shweta.
Shweta Taurus?
Yes, Shweta. Does me and Sumit
All
have
right,
a
there's me
soul
and
purpose?
Smith. Sorry about that, Shweta. It's just that Sahu was going on off on one. Right, okay. There's me and Smith together. Oh, there's no hope for you, Sahu. Forget the memories as well. Just forget it. It means that you can love someone. That's all it means. Which is good. You can do that with someone else or do it with yourself at the moment. It's fine. Right, let's have a look. You have a divine guidance on your soul purpose with Summit. Summit and nothing.
Okay.
I love
So with
it when he smiles. When he smiles, it just lights up my whole day. Whole day is fantastic. Right, let's have a look.
okay.
Wind
So
in
yes,
my hair.
with this
Right, what's
we are
going on
going
here?
to enter the 19 minutes. Last 19 minutes over for the life.
Terrace, you go first, buddy. Buddy. You
Am
go
I going
first.
first? Is it?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, go for it.
No, not you. Why not you? Okay. Ashwata Bharadwaj. Oh. Hmm. Okay. See, you have the Three of Swords as the first card, and the second that comes up is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Three of Swords in here is about learning from the pain, from the suffering that you might be undergoing with each other. Three of Swords is also about embracing and accessing the, what we can say, the importance of your own self, and have you actually learned it, or are you ready to repeat the mistakes? So that is why the Ten of Pentacles is here as the next card, the way I would read it as. So if you say that you have a soul purpose, then the soul purpose may not be staying together. Soul purpose can be learning something and then using that in the next that can come into your life, in the next that the good that can be there in your life, which can help you to get this Ten of Pentacles scenario and the situation where there is a lot of abundance, there is a lot of prosperity, there is respect, and there is experience. Ten of Pentacles is about experienced people, experienced families, and people who make those experienced families. So I would say that even if, like, with these two cards, I wouldn't say that it is not meant to be. It can meant to be. And I always tell you that in two card reading, it's not possible to just diversify the situation. But it definitely shows that it's there to learn a lesson and then ask yourself, are you ready to repeat the mistakes? Or are you ready to embrace them, move on, and make a successful life for yourself and have a good, abundant, prosperous, stable, secure life with yourself? Okay, so yes, that is what I would say in here. Okay, now over to pure joy.
So, okay, because you're Libra and he's Taurus, you're going to have to, you might be waiting for a sense of justice around the whole situation, or putting a kind of balance in the situation where it's almost like you're looking for how do you say in English, justification, but also about life purpose, and it is a very hard challenge. So, as a Libran, if you're always trying to find that balance and justice within something and a meaning of life in everything, that's going to be a little bit idealistic in a lot of things. So the whole thing would be quite challenging, to be fair. So it's almost like being responsible for your bit of how you think. And sometimes that perhaps means that when you come across a relationship, it's instead of going, oh, what's the sole purpose? What's the meaning of it? There must be a meaning of the universe and things like that. Maybe it's to drop idealistic thoughts about certain relationships, and just be open and, you know, receptive. So it's almost like, because they can be quite stubborn in a lot of things, if they're typical Taurian. So it is quite challenging, to get that complete balance. So you might always want justification, and like, well, everything's normal anyway. So it's almost like what you put in, you can take out, and that's why the Knight of Swords is reversed. It's like you have to really own up to what kind of decision-making skills there is kind of in there. So if you two were going to remain together for long term, it's don't struggle with idealistic thoughts about what is and what isn't. That's the best advice at the moment I can give you, if that makes sense.
I read one of your comments, Shweta, which says guiding and healing people. Well, it can be with the Ten of Pentacles. It can be somewhere. Do you see pure joy that they are divinely guided to help and guide other people? Well, I see with their knowledge and with their
Everybody
experience,
is.
separately,
Everybody is. I
separately
mean,
we cannot see.
we all reflect different things. When you come across anybody in life, it's a reflection of what's going on or what we need to learn. So some relationships are extremely challenging and extremely painful. I've met a few on my channel who have got a very difficult life and they're overcoming it. So, it's not a sole purpose kind of thing. Because sometimes we struggle with words a lot. If we just relax into it and go, am I doing the very best for me? Because if I'm doing the very best for me, I'm doing the very best for the people I love and the people around me. So we've always got to have honesty and integrity and just be unconditionally loving. But that idealistic viewpoint of, oh, what is my sole purpose? Only you know as a soul. If you go quietly within and tap into your intuition, you will find, is it the right thing for me to remain with this person? Am I growing? It's not for us to purposely go out to, well, I'm teaching them a lesson. It's my purpose to teach them a lesson. No, it's actually not. Because they'll probably never learn that lesson if they were with you and you're sacrificing yourself because you think that's quite egotistical. So we've got to always do what's best for us. And if that means dropping certain things, then that's the thing to do. But Librans, they are very good at relationships. So you will be in that best relationship sooner or later. So that's the best thing. I've got a great friend who's been married 3 times and she's in a really good she's in a good relationship at the moment. So eventually you get there. But it is a bit of a struggle to find because you're always trying to find justice. I mean, that's your sun sign. So yeah. But yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry about it.
But everyone has their own experience to share, but only a few share it on a platform, or they share it with everyone. For example, let's say Jay Shetty can be someone who is guided, so he does that. Me and Pure Joy have our own experiences that we share as
Yeah.
lessons. as guidance. So
we share them with each other and with you guys. Just to give yourself some kind of benchmark to say we understand people's pain, and we understand when we dig our heels in. No, they must love us. They have to love us. I'm quite easy. I can move on quite quickly from a bad relationship. Yeah, you've got to be careful what you say to the universe, because the universe will show you sometimes. So just be careful what you are asking for. People go, oh, I want my ex to come back. I want my ex to come back. And they actually know within themselves that that's a wrong thing to do, but they struggle with it significantly, don't they, Tarot Stop? They do. They absolutely do. Right, Yukta, does Meat want to reconcile with me? Oh, well, that's a perfect example. Let's have a look. Right.
bye, Usha. Bye. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. You see, that's what I disagree with a lot of the time. But yeah, that's a debate. Right, Yukta, let's have a look. Does Meat want to reconcile with you? Right, does Meat want... Oh, dear. Dearie me. Right, do they want to reconcile with you? They don't realise how much pain they're actually in. So they've got a long way to go before they realise they're in pain and heal from that. So I think they're covering it up significantly. And then, yeah, they could party on down and move forward and learn to love again, but definitely not at the moment. It seems to be going, they have to look at they have to own that they're in pain. That is the first step to healing. So that's the first step they need to go. Over to Vinayak.
Okay. So yes. Well, at the moment they just are running behind something with the Seven of Swords. They just want to stay heading in the game of life, transcendental game of Zen. They just want to stay ahead in this game of life, and they do not realize what is of true importance at this point of time. Not only a good settled career, but also good settled relationships can be important. But they would want to reconcile once they reach their goals. Wherever they are, wherever they are running, wherever they are whatever they are trying to achieve by staying ahead in the game of life, when they achieve it, then only they can think about this reconciliation. At this point of time, they don't, just kind of not reflecting onto the subtle, small things that are required in life. So, does Meat want to reconcile with you? They would want to reconcile with you, but when they reach their goals, because they can be a very idealistic person thinking that a relationship can hinder my path, a relationship can hinder my goals. So, yeah, that's what you should be knowing with respect to this Yukta. Yeah, thank you so much for the question. What are the true feelings of MS
MS.
for
True feelings of MS for mystery. And we're like, get a job. You can have my job. Do you want a job? I'll give you a job. No worries, Amy. Right. What is the true feelings of MS for you? Right, mystery. Um, Five of Cups reversed just shows a little bit of disappointments not being recognised. And I think, in a way, their true feelings is not to notice that a relationship is there. So, underlining they haven't got over past pain. Good news is that they could see a future, but it's a long time off. So they kind of need that balance in a way to understand what they are. They may feel a little bit sullen at times, but not really realize that they are quite hurt from the past. So the true feelings of MS for you is wait for the future. With the page here, it's all about putting into perspective a kind of looking but learning of the heart mainly. So they're just trying to understand X, Y, and Z about relationships. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so MS, you have the lovers here for today. So maybe there can be some love angle, romance angle would be evident and would be visible with this card. But the second thing which comes up is the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe they just want to take all of it slow. Maybe they just want to be with you at this point of time, and they just whatever things couples do, they might be interested in having those conversations, those actions at this point of time with the lovers, as I am getting here. But they also want to keep it slow, keep it going slowly with the pace. They don't want to rush and make the things just go out of sync and out of track. So yes, they are also thinking about whether about reflecting back onto the past and then kind of thinking about taking a step. Should I be doing it? Should I be not doing it? So that switch and that uh, you know thing of not being able to come up to a decision also seems to be coming up here. So maybe thinking about communicating or thinking about expressing and all those similar things can be going on along within here. But yes, they want to just be, they seem to be a slow, um, we shouldn't say turtle, but yes, they just want to make sure that they are slow, steady, but they do win the race at the end. So yeah, that's what kind is going on with them as of now. Yeah, thank you so much for the question, Mystery. Okay, so Joy, would you like to pick one as our last for today? Is it?
Enough. Enough.
Okay. So the last question for today, because Pure Joyce has to go. She's very tired, overworked, overwhelmed, but here she is flipping cards for us. So we should be very obliged for this. Well,
Right, Abhinav, will Inakshi go abroad this year? That's a lot.
I never ever heard about this person Abhinav before.
Oh, look at you and your silver cup.
Oh,
You've
that's
been,
not a silver cup actually.
it's a stainless steel.
Stainless steel. Uh,
Right. Will
okay, so
Inakshi go
now we
abroad
are.
this year? Will Inakshi go abroad this year? Well, there's never going to be a next time.
Okay, we might
Right.
give a lucky thing to a few people, to just one person as the last. Let's see who's lucky. Pure Joy will pick that lucky man over here.
What are you on about? I thought we were on the what are you on about, Taurus? Right, okay. Are we doing another
Get
one
done
after
with this.
this? What's going on?
Yes, yes, get done with this Abhinav Arora and Inakshi.
Funny word he's saying. Right, okay. Right, okay. So, will they go abroad? I think they feel a little bit powerless at the moment to make that decision. There is an opportunity coming up though, so I think it's to do with world events. I think things are being more relaxed, but I think they're going to tighten up as well. So you've got to really look at that. But at the moment, they want to, obviously, they see the opportunity, but at the moment, they're feeling powerless. So we've just got to look at the restrictions, the world events, what's going on. So, do you know what I mean? So just chillax, I suppose, with that.
Okay. So Abhinav, the first card that you get for Inakshi is the Two of Pentacles, which says that even if with this Two of Pentacles they might be having options, but there's going to be a lot of turmoil. There's going to be a lot of things that need to be balanced and taken in care and consideration before this actually happens. But the next card that you get is the Five of Pentacles. But with this card, I would say that it doesn't seem to be happening. It doesn't seems to be happening with this specific thingy that they can go to abroad this year, because there are a lot of things with which are important at this point of time, but it seems like it's near to not so possible. But yes, if they just take the right decision at the right point of time, which says that they'll be wasting a lot of time assessing the uh, options, but if they save their time and take the right decision at the right point of time, they can just exit this country at the right time, whenever it's the right time. So yeah, that is what you should be knowing, Abhinav. And thank you so much. Well, Pyojoy, would you like to pick one last person? Oh my.
Yes, I'd like to pick Princess Aquarius, please.
Okay.
Right, hiya,
Good.
Princess. What? What are you laughing at? What's funny like? What is funny? Oh, what are you laughing at? Oh, you're laughing at me. Oh, fair enough. I laugh at myself all the time. Right, Princess Aquarius. Does our hope that I leave the third party? Let's have a look. Matey mashed potato. Hello, Angela, Carlos. We're just about to finish. Right. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think they probably think that they've got no choice in the matter, so they feel it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, there's third party here in the group, so yeah, I think they actually do, because when you're in a group, they almost want to focus on you. So that Seven of Cups energy is like a little bit of an illusion, and they can't really know who you are. So I think secretly they do, or at least be in your in group. Do you know what I mean? It's like your energy with a lot of people, and they want to come in to join you, kind of thing. So yeah, they do. That they like that, I think. Terrace Tall, what are you doing?
Uh,
How you
just
doing?
putting my phone on charge. Um, well,
You are
yes,
meant to
they
be
do.
working.
Yeah, with the Page of Swords, but they just don't want to make it very evident and clear that they do want to. But yes, they are very concrete in their thoughts that yes, they do want you to leave the third party in the King of Swords. They have very strong opinion about this, strongly opinionated, or whatever the word is. They are very clear and sorted about this thinking of their own, that yes, she has to do this, and I do believe in that she would be, and I'm very hopeful of that situation. But with the Page of Swords, they don't want to make it very clear or make it very upfront. So it's always staying in the back foot and just trying to indicate it through some or the other actions, through some or the other things, which is their current thing. That they might not be very clear about this, clearly saying this, but yes, trying to hint it always, or just in that things. So yeah, hopefully that helps, Princess Aquarius, and thank you so much for the question. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight on this special live stream. But yes,
Especially if you're especially Mad Soul Tarot. Thank you for your humour.
for the added humor to the situation. And yes, thank you so much. And it was so lovely to have you, Pure Joy, back today with us.
Thank you, my
Hope,
darling.
hope you'll be back soon.
Yeah, maybe. I like seeing you sweat all by yourself. I work so hard and not be kind of amused when you're with me. I like to see you work your little balls off.
Okay, so
Oh,
yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Matt Soul, for being a wonderful moderator as always. And yes, thank you very much for
oh dear me. What was that? Oh, what a joke. What a-
okay. So yes, thank you so
All
much, everyone.
right,
Have a great
sexy
night.
terrors.
Have a great Wednesday ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow. Pure Joy will see you tomorrow on her channel, or maybe tonight on her
Maybe if
channel.
I'm not dead after the course. It's killed me today, so I'll be
Yeah,
really dead tomorrow. Third. So if you never see me again, nice meeting you guys.
we will see you soon. Maybe tonight we will get the notification. Pure Joy Tarot live. Donate for
Not
priority.
today, not today. No, I'm sleeping with my legs up in the air because they're killing me. Oh.
Okay. So yes, thank you, Barry, for being here, giving us some good
Yeah.
quality
Oh my,
time of
oh my
yourself.
god. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All
Okay.
right
So
then.
bye, everyone.
Adios.
Good night. Bye, Pure Joy.
Bye.